This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So, do you know what my favorite thing about daylight savings is?
What?
Is that day drinking is now just considered happy hour.
I like that. As we get older, I'm a way better day drinker, right?
Yes, because you end up just going to bed at the same time you normally do. So it's perfect.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we get to have a fun evening of cocktails, and then you get to go to bed at a normal time.
At my regular time, like 8 o'clock.
Right.
Actually, I go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Only I think you push it for my sake.
But I always take a nap from 7 to 7:30 or something.
In your chair?
Yeah, in my chair.
Yes.
But daylight savings time, they're going to switch that to just keep it the same.
Possibly. They might.
That's fine with me. More daylight is better.
No, you don't get more daylight.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. You get the same amount of daylight. It's just different hours of the day.
I just don't notice it.
Right.
When I get up, it's always dark.
No matter what, it will always be dark when you get up, yes.
Right. And so when I go to bed, it's always light. No,
it's not. Well, that could be true. In the winter, you go to bed at 4?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, when I get home, I take a nap in my chair. When you're not looking, I try to take a little nap
when I'm
before
not
we make
looking,
dinner.
trust me, I can tell. I know.
How?
Because you're not helping me, and 2, you're snoring.
Oh. I snore in my chair?
Yes.
When I just lay there in my chair?
Little baby snores.
Oh.
Not
At least you don't video me.
I haven't yet. To come?
What?
A video to come?
Yeah, just don't video, no social media.
I
You already posted that picture of me in social media with my butt crack sticking out while I'm cleaning.
Well, guess what?
What?
That's life with Eric.
My butt crack?
Yes. That thing's out constantly.
I can't help it. Either I have an extra long butt crack or my pants just come down. I don't know.
I don't know either. But
I saw this guy at swimming this morning, and he's an old gentleman, and he's getting out of the pool, and he's walking to the locker room, and I swear he had 9 inches of butt crack hanging out, and I'm like,
what was he wearing a Speedo?
And his Speedo looked like it was his normal height. So I'm like, how does this happen?
He might have a long butt crack.
A long, extra long crack.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's gonna be me.
Oh,
It's gonna
get
extend.
longer?
Yeah, it's gonna start extending up my.
No.
It's gonna grow up my back.
I don't think it grows.
It's gonna be in my hairline before long.
Oh my Lord. I don't think it grows.
Eric's butt crack's hairy. Oh no, he's just up into his hairline now.
Oh, I mean, thankfully it's not hair though either. It's just a crack.
Yeah, it's not embarrassing.
And it doesn't even get gets
women
kind
have cleavage.
It gets okay. It gets tan because it's out all the time, so it's not even a white butt.
No, it's
crack.
no kidding. I finish concrete and stuff. I come home and my butt crack is burnt.
No, I know.
And it's just a big red spot.
Yeah, because it's out
I'm
for
like,
the world to
God
see.
Dang it!
How do you not feel it and pull your pants up?
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I should be a plumber.
I mean, I think if you're gonna play the cleavage role, I think if a tit was out, I would feel it and put it back in.
That's true.
I
have no idea. I mean,
and I get if a little's out, but that's a lot.
You have a problem.
One of many.
You know the problem you have? Tell everybody what you found just right before we went on
I
the
have
air.
many problems with you.
Why?
I'm literally walking to make a drink, and I stop, and I say, "Why is there a nail on the ground?" And you're like, "Oh, I must have knocked one down when I was cleaning, sir." And I said,
when I was cleaning up there, I thought I dropped. I heard something, bing, bing, bing. I thought I dropped a little tiny.
Yeah, so I pick it up
nail.
and I show it to you and go, no, a toenail. And you at least admitted
I'm like,
it was
oh yeah,
you.
that's mine.
Which how long did you do that?
I remember I peel my toenails off a lot of times. They're hard as a rock too, and I bend them.
When did that happen? How long has it been sitting there? I wasn't sitting there. It must have came from a crevice of something.
I have no idea.
Did you put it on your table and it fell off?
I don't put toenails on tables.
Are you sure?
I don't think so. I mean, I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know how I knew it was mine because I bent it. And
At least you admitted it.
It was bent.
Thank you
I'm
for
like,
admitting
shit,
it.
that is mine.
Next time, throw it away.
I know. I thought maybe.
Next time, ask me to trim your toenails. How about that? Or get a
No.
pedicure. How about that?
No, I just pick them off.
No.
Screw
Yeah, and that's why I have scrapes on my legs and holes in the sheet.
Yeah. Maybe we should call our house the toenail house.
Oh.
Kylie and I were trying to name. Why are you asking me to name things? Like
I
he was
like to name
Hey
things.
Eric, let's
one.
name the house.
I do like
I'm
to name
What do you name the
things.
house? Like I said, Desert Beach House. That's what I came up with.
It's not bad, but
Skid Row.
I mean, after today's picture, perhaps.
Dead Toenail.
Toenails are dead anyways.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like you name like Kylie's car is called Hey Man. You name
Right.
your car.
I
Hey
do.
Man.
Yeah.
Like I don't name things.
You do now that you know me.
Yeah, ever since I met you, we name things.
I like naming things.
Like we name people that we see. We name what was that
Right.
movie? We watched a movie last night. You're like Skinny Tall Man or something like that.
Oh, we were watching Charlie's Angels, but
What's that guy's called?
that was they
Creepy-
named him.
Creepy Skinny Man.
Creepy Thin Man.
Yeah, Creepy Thin Man. We do all kinds of stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I like doing that. I also don't call
Yeah.
a lot of people by their names either. Like I call Steph Roy.
Yeah, Roy
Shannon
and
Sham.
Rex and Sham.
Rex, yeah.
Everybody's names. So we're trying to name our house. Anybody thinks of a
I
name
know,
our house?
I do want to name our
email
house
us.
something. Yeah.
lifewitheric13@gmail. Or I think we're going to switch our email over
Mhm.
soon. It's
Eric
lifewitheric.com.
No, it's
What is it? I don't even know.
It's Eric at lifewithericpodcast.com.
Oh, Eric at lifewithericpodcast.com. That's going to be our new email.
Yes.
It is, but can we
It
get
is.
emails on that now?
Yes, we can.
I don't know how to work it, though, so I don't know how to read
It's the same
it.
as the other one.
Will it come in the same?
Well, yeah, we just have to log into it.
I have
but yeah.
technology problems.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is that why you like to use Safari or Google Chrome?
What do you mean? I said the Chrome.
And
I
I'm
don't even know what that means. I
it's
don't even know what Chrome means.
Chrome. It's
Or
Google,
Google
Chrome.
means.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Kylie, help me out. I can't get on the Chrome. I was trying to put something in some
Yeah, I
Google
can't. I don't know how
folder.
to do that either.
What the hell
God
is that?
bless
The
it.
Chrome.
The Chrome. Is the Chrome
It's
on
like a
your
movie.
typewriter?
Maybe we should name our house the Chrome.
Ugh.
Yeah, when I hit my there's no key for the Chrome on my typewriter. I don't know if
This
you knew
is
in
why
the
you
old days.
date somebody older.
Do you know what a typewriter is?
Yes, I had to take a semester of
But do you know
typewriter typing in high school.
Do you know what like an old typewriter is with ribbon on it?
I mean,
and it has a ribbon that goes through, and the ribbon has to be. It was usually red, black,
no, I
and
don't
red.
Know that. No.
And the keys came up and snapped the ribbon and made an impression on the paper.
No,
That's a
I don't know
real
that over
typewriter.
an old one. No.
And we used to have I don't know. I'm assuming it was like a Brothers or Singer or something. Singer's a slot machine.
I have no idea.
No, Singer's a sewing machine. I mean, sewing machine.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we used to have one in the house, and me and my sister like fight over it because it was so cool to type. You know, that's how old we are.
No, ours were
Typewriter.
Ours, I actually learned. I think I even learned where you could like type it on it would show you on the screen, and then you hit enter, and then it would type that line.
Well, that's what I had when I was in high school.
Yeah,
We had those were like new age
and you
typewriters.
could like go back and delete stuff if you wanted
Yeah.
to.
On the old ones, it would have a ribbon in there, and the ribbon is equivalent to like
It's like an ink.
no, it's like
a,
it's like when your cassette tape, the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
comes out, and you try to reel it back up, and it gets all fucked up.
Oh,
and,
it does?
and cinched up and everything.
Oh.
And then you're typing the letters, and it's all messed up. And then me and my sister would be fighting over the typewriter who messed it up. But yeah, we used to thought it was the coolest thing just having a typewriter.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't like these days when you just pack up your laptop and go. It was old. It was hard school. You had to put some time in.
Which one do you type better on? Is that why you type so hard? Because you think you have to type hard like a typewriter? Because they swear to God you're gonna jam through
Yeah, you
the
got to
whole
push
entire.
on a typewriter. You got to snap those
you
letters.
don't need
Ba-boom.
to on
Ba-boom.
that computer over there.
Yeah, busted my.
You sound
laptop.
like a caveman banging around.
Maybe that could be a lot of truth to that,
There could be a lot of truth to that.
or I'm just a caveman.
Or that.
They have caveman hands at least.
You sure do. Love
Yeah.
them though.
Shartland.
No.
That's a good.
I don't want to live in that place.
I like Desert Beach House. I think that's funny.
I think I have to think about it further.
Desert Playa. Because we like
That's
the beach,
too-
a beachy theme.
That's
Well, someone give us an idea. Write us a letter or something, or email.
write us a letter. Is it
What am I doing?
1912?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Write us a letter on your typewriter
Yeah,
and send it to us.
Yeah, Granny, write us a letter.
Good Lord.
Me and all the nine. Hey, people should write letters these days. It is a little more special.
Here's the thing. When
Yeah.
was the last time you wrote a thank you note?
I don't do thank you notes.
Oh,
I
okay.
write love letters.
You once have never written me a love letter.
No, when I was in I met this girl one time, and I was
How old were you?
I was like 6th grade, 7th
Okay.
grade. Me and my cousin went to Marriott's, right? I met this girl, and her name was Leah Bush. No kidding. Leah Bush. It's probably Leah, but I think it was Leah.
It's probably is Leah, honey. I guarantee it's Leah.
But I had this like stationery in pink. It was like pink. I think I took it from my sister.
I
Like
was going to say, why do you have pink stationery?
pink stationery, and I wrote her a letter, and we used to write letters back and forth, and she
Oh.
would send me her letter, and it smelled like perfume.
Oh, she sprayed it
She'd
before she
spray it,
sent it
yeah.
to you. Did yours smell like a fart?
It's brown paper.
Did you put it behind?
The paper was
Okay.
white before I started writing.
Okay.
She goes, "Oh, I'm so in love with Eric, and I'm so in love with Leah Bush."
It's Leah. I guarantee it's Leah. How
I
did
gotta
you
look.
spell
I gotta
it?
look her up someday.
How did you spell it?
Leah.
That's Leah. That's Leah.
Leah.
Leah. That would be Leah. You just wanted it
I
to
wonder
be
what
Leah.
Leah Bush is doing these days.
I'm not sure what about Leah Bush is married and has a few kids.
Yep. I wrote her letters, and we wrote back and forth a few times.
How come I don't get any letters? I'm lucky if I get a card.
Well, because you're in the new age.
And I barely.
I don't do cards.
Every
I hate
once
cards.
in a while, I'll get like a love card.
Most guys hate cards.
I love
I
cards.
fucking hate writing cards. I'll pick a card out and give it to you. I don't want to write in it.
I guess that's it.
Yeah. It's the same old boring shit writing a card. But
Say something exciting then.
I know. I got to be a little more creative. Here I am
Right.
talking on the podcast, and I can't be
Right.
creative in a card.
Right.
I'm going to type a card to you.
Type me a card on your typewriter.
I'm going to buy me a typewriter and type you a card. Be all fucked up. You won't be able to read it because the ribbon's all messed up.
And everything's going to be spelled wrong because you think things are like.
Yeah, nothing spell. There's no spell correct or anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we need.
is that what we need? Is that going to help flourish our relationship?
Do you know what I need more than that?
Oh, no.
River and I-
No, I don't. I'm scared.
There was this guy that River and I a few days back went to the OC to see Skylar, and
Spring break.
spring break. Yeah, went for a couple days. Went down to Laguna Beach for a day. Then took river surfing. But the highlight of my whole trip.
And this is sad that it's a highlight.
Well, no, my best part was seeing Skylar, and she's
Okay.
getting turned into a beautiful young lady and so mature and everything. I was really happy to visit with her. So
but
there you go.
you're
Sky.
going to, yeah.
But
there you
one
go,
of the,
Sky.
One of the funniest things that I saw, and River and I saw, was this kind of heavy-set guy in the airport, and he had kind of curly hair, and he was just kind of waddling, very jolly through the airport, and his shirt said, "Pizza is beautiful," and I was like, "No, that's a shirt. That kind of sport. I got to get one of those."
I mean, we can make it happen.
I know. I actually looked it up on the internet to see if I
Oh.
can get a "Pizza is beautiful" shirt, and I didn't see one.
Oh,
There's all kinds of
you can have
pizza
it made
shirts,
if
though.
not then.
Pizza Queen.
Oh, do you want that?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I need a Pizza Queen shirt, but River and I were laughing so hard at that.
Pizza is beautiful.
It was so funny.
I mean, I feel like that is appropriate for you.
What?
A pizza is beautiful shirt.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not
want that.
listening today, are we?
Yeah, what? I don't even. Yeah, I know. I looked right
Are you
at you.
thinking
and I
about?
didn't-
Are you thinking about dinner?
Yeah, we got to get done with
Yeah.
this podcast. I got to eat dinner.
Because you told me that at about 2:30.
What?
We got to bust this podcast out. We got to go to dinner, and I'm like, it's 2:30.
I know, and I
What
go,
time are we going to
well,
dinner?
by the time
4?
we're done, it's like 5. Let's go.
God bless it.
But anyway, so River and I went down to the OC.
Yes. You
That's where
said
we
that
are.
already. Yes.
I know, in the airport, and then Laguna Beach is a cove, right?
Mhm.
And Sky was telling me that she went out there. She called me up last week, 2 weeks ago. She's like, "It's the best day of my life ever." I said, "Whoa, what happened?" She said, "I was out there, and a pod of dolphins went around." She goes, "It scared the shit out of her at
I would
first."
scare the shit
And
out
a
of me.
pod of dolphins kind of went around her, and I said, first thing I said was, "Were they protecting you from something?"
Right, that's what I said when you told me that story. I'm like,
Like a shark out there or
right,
something?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But she said it was just the most beautiful, and she's like, "That's one of the best days." And Sky loves the water one and loves animals and everything else too. And
I would've shit my
she works at an
pants.
animal place now, so she
Or a veterinarian office.
yeah veterinarian.
An
Well, she works
animal
like an animal
place.
hospital or ish place or takes
It's
care
like
of
a
dogs
vet.
and stuff.
Vets are considered
Yeah.
animal hospitals.
She lost her
now.
tooth.
She's-
She even chipped her tooth.
She didn't
doing
lose
that.
a tooth.
A Rottweiler came up and nailed her under the chin and chipped.
Well, at
two of
least
her
she
teeth.
knows how she chipped hers, because I don't know how I chipped mine.
I know. What did you do to your tooth?
I have no idea. I chipped it though.
How?
I don't know. No idea.
Usually you know when you chip a tooth.
I
'cause
had
it
no idea
freaking hurts.
when I did it or how I did it.
Yeah, because she did hers. She said it hurts when she chipped it.
No, it was
She-
just a little edge, and they just ground it down,
Okay.
filed it down a little.
Like the rest of your teeth. Didn't you have like big horse teeth as a kid and they ground them down?
Yes.
Like giant teeth.
I went to the orthodontist.
Smile for the camera, Keeks. They're giant teeth.
They
They're
are
just
giant.
beautiful, huge white teeth, but they're huge.
I went to the orthodontist, and he said, "Your teeth are perfect. You don't need braces. But before I let you go, I'm going to grind down your front teeth because they're huge."
Like,
So I
you
said,
don't
"Oh,
clink
okay."
on anything?
I don't know. He said they were huge.
You know who has beautiful front fake teeth?
Oh, he does.
Mr. Joe.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders, 310-465-3347.
So River and I are on the plane, right?
Okay. Nice transition there.
Yeah. So River and I are on the plane going there, and he's looking at me all weird, and he's like, Dad. I'm like, what? I have a music playing here. I guess I was singing.
What do you know what you're listening to?
I was listening to this song called Feroz. This guy called Feroz.
Is it that one?
It's like some ballad song, you know.
Oh, was it like your favorite song that you
yeah,
like?
Yeah. And so I guess I was singing that. He's like, so everybody's looking at it. I'm like, I didn't think anybody's looking at it, but you know those asshole people that kind of sing.
That
with
was
it.
you.
That was me.
You. That person.
I had no idea it was even. I didn't think I was making any sound at all.
He didn't like hit you?
No. There was no one sitting between us, but he was on the window and I was on the aisle.
I would have hit you.
Yeah, he was just like, Dad, like looking at me, panicking, you know.
Oh no.
I thought he was.
You're like, what?
Yeah, I have no idea, but
that's a first. I've yet to witness that from you.
What?
Singing on
I
a
don't
plane.
know. I guess I do. When I was skiing, I was singing cold, cold, hot.
I mean, that's fine. A lot of people do that.
Singing on this ski hill.
Yes.
Speaking of that, we might go skiing tomorrow.
Yes. Hopefully get a little powder day.
Yeah, I'll be singing the shit out of some songs.
Okay, great.
Be great.
Yikes.
But just to wrap up the kids thing, spring break. River's doing track, doing pole vault. He's doing real good at that.
That's nothing. Oh, you're wrapping up the kid. I was like, that's nothing with spring break.
Wrapping up the kids, and River's making a movie in a month or two, so he's getting all ready for
quite
that.
Intense.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And he got a lead in another short film that he's going to be doing. So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
Skylar's birthday's coming up next week. Next week?
No,
a week and a half. Yeah, a week and a half. And she's off to Hawaii with her friend. So that's good. And she has her tooth fixed.
Great. So at least she can travel with nice looking teeth.
Yes. And me and you, what are we doing for spring break?
Nothing. This is
our spring break.
We don't really get spring break.
We're podcasting for spring break. I guess
we're taking spring break in 4 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever I just counted down.
Oh, yeah. We're going to go down to the OC and do that thing. That'll be good.
Do that thing. Do my birthday thing.
Yeah. We're going to bike. We're going to do
drink.
Yep.
Eat.
Day drinking, probably.
Oh my God, I love day drinking.
That's our happy hour.
Oh my, it's my fave.
Our super day drink happy hour.
Yes.
Last week we had a great podcast, Keeks.
Oh my God, I had a lot of fun last week.
We had a lot of
for many reasons. One, I love Autumn to death.
Yeah, and she's real smart and all the astrology stuff and everybody, even the kids, Skylar and River. I don't think listened to it yet.
It's so interesting.
And said, yeah. I go, did you like the podcast? They're like, yeah, we really did. And we got a lot of
she's so interesting to listen to.
Input. I think we're going to have her back next week.
You think?
She already committed. You have to say you think, because people could bail on us, but I don't think she's the type that's going to bail on us.
We have a plan. I don't think so.
So we're going to do a part 2 of last week's episode. So that should be kind of fun, just because there was so much we didn't. We went out to dinner after, and we still kept talking about it.
Yeah,
it was like we shut the recorder off, and the podcast kept going.
Right.
And my mom and dad were loving it. And we got a lot of good feedback for having mom and dad on the podcast.
Well, they're always a hoot when they're on.
Yeah, they're always fun, but it was kind of interesting delving into their relationship.
Yeah.
And then we did us and the kids and hit a lot of different signs. But I think we're going to tackle some more.
I don't know
if anybody out there does want to email us and say, hey, what do you think about our signs and stuff? We can run it by Atna.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll do it on the air if you want to. See if you're compatible with your wife or not. You know, see if you should call it quits or not.
Or your partner. Doesn't have to be a wife. If you should call it quits, you should not call it quits because your signs are incompatible.
Hey, you never know.
Is that what? Can you blame that on your past? Were your signs not compatible?
What? I have no idea. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. You just never know, dear.
I mean,
I wonder. You know, David Wise. Is it Wise the skier? David Wise.
David Weiss.
Skier.
I always want to say Weiss, but
we
it's
actually invited him and his wife to come on our podcast, and
just because he's local.
Yeah, and they turned us down because they said she wrote a very nice email, and she's very nice.
It was very nice.
And we didn't want just him. We wanted him and the wife on.
We did. We wanted them both on.
It'd have been good to do the astrology show with them.
Oh my God.
But anyway, she says, I don't think your podcast would be good for our brand.
Yeah, which I get it.
Not point on our brand. Which she was honest. It makes sense.
And it does make sense. And I was actually thinking that.
You don't think his brand is talking about assholes and stuff?
I don't think they talk about sharding, assholes.
Well, we wouldn't talk about that with them.
No, but if anyone listening, right, they probably don't want to offend some of their
loyal
Followers,
following,
yeah.
their ski following.
Right. Well, I think that they're also really into Christianity and stuff. So
So are we. So am
not,
I.
Not so much.
Yeah, I am. Priest fart.
Everybody fart.
Right. I mean, we just talk about normal life. I don't talk about Satan stuff or anything.
No. I know, but we cuss and stuff, and so we might be a little
Oh.
more crude than they're used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we cuss last week's episode? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think we did, and I remember Atna said, "Is it okay if I cuss?"
And I don't think we cussed.
I don't even think we did.
Yeah, I only cuss when it's me and you, I guess.
You make me want to cuss.
Yeah.
I make you want to cuss.
Right. But the episode was great, so we're gonna tackle some more astrology stuff. I got so many like more questions
do?
and stuff. Yeah, a lot of
Oh.
stuff that popped up during the week that people were
Oh,
asking
did you write
me
it
and
down? Do
whatnot.
you remember?
No, I didn't
Write
write
it down.
anything down, but
Write it down.
yeah, I'll remember. We'll get
You
some
won't
stuff
remember.
after.
Will
Hey,
not
you
remember.
You never know.
You won't.
But it gets real deep, and it's weird how people say astrology stuff is bullshit or whatever.
I don't think so. I mean,
But-
I've always never.
And they
thought
say,
that,
"Oh,
but-
it's like calling a psychic. Everything makes sense, and everything is
No,
true,
that's
and
not
everything
true.
else." But it's not true, because how could so much stuff be right on?
right."
Like anybody
And it's
that
not like
listened
she threw stuff out without even like having
like reading the chart,
right.
Just throw
She-
it out
well,
there.
And
I'm like,
she's
oh, you're right.
Great.
That's
I'm pointing
right.
like she's here.
Yeah, she was sitting right
I know,
there next to
but
you.
she like knows so much about it that she
Yeah.
can like tell you anything about a sign in any
Yeah, so I think a little part two, just to wrap it up, because a lot of people still, and we were out to dinner too. We had so many
I
questions
know.
and stuff. We kept going. So
we
and even
did.
my dad was like, "Eric, that's going to be your best podcast. I know it. I really like
We
it."
have gotten a lot of good
Yeah.
feedback.
And my
on it.
dad, if you watch him on the YouTube video, he was so unenthused and didn't want to be there. My mom dragged his ass, to go do the podcast, and he was like, every time I don't want to do it, and I really liked it. That was really good. That girl was really
She's
interesting and
great.
that kind of thing. So we'll do another episode with her next
Yeah,
week.
I'm excited.
And then we'll have some questions, hopefully, that people write in, or we'll ask her or whatever, and we'll enlighten people a little more.
She's enlightening.
Yep. And then also we're going to introduce, we're not going to do it next week, but we're going to introduce having a
Yes.
cocktail, a signature drink type thing.
Or maybe not each week. We'll see.
Yeah, every other week or something. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're going to talk about
Grapefruity I want to do.
I know. Yeah, we'll talk about drinks and maybe like alternative names for drinks, since I love naming things.
I'll make the drinks and you name them.
You're going to actually make it?
Yeah, maybe I'll make it.
Like
Yeah.
each will have like will we be drinking that drink?
Maybe we'll just have a little sample of the drink, and then we'll have our normal drink.
Oh,
and
that's
we'll
you
do it.
because you can't handle any other drinks but your own.
Yeah, that's true.
You like attempted to make something up there and you're like, yeah, nope, it's
Yeah,
not happening.
no, forget it.
It's all right. You like what you like.
Right. So last week we had Atna on. We skipped a week of our lives.
We did.
Because we had a lot of fun the week before. We went to
Oh
a
my
big.
gosh, we did.
We went to a gala.
Fundraiser gala.
Yeah. Everybody come to the private school fundraiser and bring
Not
your
a private
wallets.
school, it's a charter school.
What, charger?
Charter.
What does that mean?
That means that it's not private, but it's not like not
But it's not
everybody can
public.
go. It's not public, but it's not private because they can only let so many people in.
Okay.
But it is like partially state funded.
Did they
and
want you to
stuff.
bring your wallet or not?
Well, yeah.
Right. They have all these raffle tickets and everything. It was like donate to this, donate to that.
Yeah, it's for
Everybody.
well, it's a
Your
fundraiser.
sister
It's
school
to
does
fundraise.
that.
Well, they
Donate
are
to
a
this,
private
donate
school.
to that.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're buying fucking Christmas wreaths and
Oh my God,
candy
I love
in
the
July.
Christmas wreaths.
We're
I
buying
love the
Christmas shit in July.
We bought the Christmas wreaths in October.
We need
and
to
we
get your
bought
sister
wrapping
back on this
paper.
podcast so
I
I can
know,
complain to her.
So you can complain to her.
She's like, we don't do that. I'm like, yeah, we buy wrapping paper. We
Oh my
buy
God, I
wreaths.
love that
we
wrapping
buy,
paper though.
We buy, I don't know, shit. We buy coupon books that we don't use. Your dad got us
My
coupon
dad
books
bought
that,
us the coupon
that
book
we don't use.
that I put in the drawer and keep forgetting about.
Right.
I'll look at it tonight.
never use 'em.
Maybe we can go to dinner on it tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a Twisted Fork coupon in there.
There
Right.
could be.
I doubt it. But anyway, we go to the gala, and like me, I go, when they invited us to the gala, I'm like, if we have to dress
No.
up, I'm not going. Like, if we have to wear a suit or something, I'm not
No.
going. She goes, well, yeah, you got to wear a suit.
And I'm like,
Like, God
how
damn it.
fancy is this? Because I'm ready.
Yeah, Kylie wants to. Yeah,
Love dressing up.
You look
Love
beautiful that
it.
night.
Thank you.
yeah, she had a sparkly
Appreciate
dress
it.
on.
Sparkle. Yeah.
Mel, my sister-in-law, looked great. She had
Yep.
a gold dress on.
She did have like a rose gold
Yeah, I'm
number.
like, whoa. And we went with our cousins, Brandon and Amanda, the newlyweds, and Johnny and Kim,
The not newlyweds.
the not newlyweds. What
No,
are they?
They've been married longer than that. Way
The
longer
old.
than us.
We'll call them the old newlyweds.
Nice.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Went to the gala.
We had a lot of fun.
Guys just stood at the bar the whole time, and girls yacked it up.
And drink.
I guess Mel told my mom that, God, I was afraid we were going to get kicked out because our table was so loud. I didn't know we were loud at all, but
I could
apparently
see that. My voice raises when I drink.
And then Kim
And I
is
feel
real
like
loud.
Kim also raises when she drinks.
Yeah, and you guys are pretty loud.
I think I learned after that weekend, maybe Kim and I shouldn't drink together.
You're funny together, you
I
guys.
know. And I think we like egg each other on though to keep drinking. And then we're just like this too drunk.
It's like a shit show.
I know.
But it was fun. The one of the funniest things the whole night is after the whole thing was all over, after the whole shindig was over. Were we in the Peppermill?
Yes.
Yeah, we were in the Peppermill. So we go down to some random bar
bar.
that's pretty empty, actually.
It was pretty empty.
It was pretty empty, and so Kylie and Kim go off, and the
No, we went to the bathroom and then we were going to go gamble.
yeah, and then and Johnny and I were
At the
it was only
bar.
us four left.
Yeah.
And so we're going to the bathroom, and the cocktail waitress comes over and says, "Oh, hey, sir, here's a phone," and it was Kylie's phone. So I'm like, "Oh, I'll give it back to her, whatever." So we go. I put it in my back pocket.
In that time frame, I realized I left my phone there and went to go get it, and it was not there.
Right. So Johnny and I are taking a piss at the
So
urinals.
I start like freaking out, and I'm like pissed because I don't often leave things anywhere either.
Kylie hates losing
I
anything.
hate
she
it.
goes
I
batty,
do.
batshit crazy.
So I'm like, give me your phone, Kim.
it's literally been like a minute and a half too.
Yes. And so I'm like calling my phone, and somebody answers my phone.
So I give it to Johnny, and Johnny's going, "Hello."
It's a little bit of
talking
like an
a
Asian
Chinaman.
accent.
Yeah, Asian accent.
Asian accent. So I'm like, oh my God, Kim, somebody has my phone. And they're Asian. And she's like, what? So he hangs up though. And then I call back, answers again. And it's like rustling, kind of talking, whatever. And Kim's like, I hear them peeing. And I'm like, oh my God, they're in the bathroom because I know it has only been like 2 minutes. So in our drunken state, I think Kim did not follow smartly. But
I don't know. I get
can't
it.
remember.
I basically took a piss, zipped to my pants, turned around, and Kylie's standing in the men's bathroom.
blew
full
into
of
the
men. I'm
men's-
like, what are you doing?
blew into
in
the
here?
men's bathroom
Freaking
like it was
weirdo.
not a bathroom.
Right. I'm like, what are you? And Johnny's like,
And there's like a
guys
couple other
taking
men
piss
too that
and
are like,
everything.
excuse me. And I'm like, my phone is in this bathroom. I hear it ringing.
And right behind her is like 3 security guards.
And so
They
come to
track
find
you.
out, Eric has my phone the whole time. It's ringing in his back pocket. I walk out and there's 3 security guards waiting for me.
I'm like, you're nuts. Get out of here. What are you doing? I've had their phone for literally 2.5 minutes.
Well, I'm resourceful and I will find it, I guess. So if you lose anything, I'll find it. Didn't get kicked out of the Peppermill though.
I thought for sure you were getting
They
kicked
didn't
out.
actually even say anything to me. As I walked out, I was like, sorry, my phone was in here or something. And they kind of just glared at me and let me walk by.
Yeah. And then we left. But we had a good time.
We did.
Good time with the relatives.
Petrillas.
And we said that. I said that a couple
Right.
of podcasts ago. It's a
Yes.
Petrilla family on the table, and I like
Yes.
that.
Yep.
That was good. Literally, we were all Petrilla family.
Yes, correct.
That was good. They had this. The only weird thing about this gala, I thought, is this is my opinion. They had this
What?
band, and
they did have a band.
and so Marcus and the band was just not very loud and not very good.
And the music was like good, like dinner music to like hang out to. Not dancing. No dancing band.
No, but so Marcus goes. I go up with Marcus, going to request a song to play, and they weren't like rocking out that hard. This guy was sweating,
Oh,
like
maybe he was
dripping
nervous.
sweat. Maybe he was nervous, but the only funny thing is he did play the gin blossoms.
Which nobody knows why that's funny.
And we have an ongoing joke with my cousin every time we hear the gin blossoms
well,
we
because
play. We
no,
said,
we
like,
were at watching.
what's gin blossoms? Hey, jealousy,
They do sing that song. There's another one too.
jealousy.
But we were watching
Uh,
a one-man band in Florida, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's the Gin Blossoms,
that
right?"
guy was good though.
It was not the Gin Blossoms, the Goo Goo Dolls, which I was like, "Gin Blossoms." Like, I don't even know who the Gin Blossoms are, and I was like, "You don't?"
It's the
and
gin,
so-
like a drink.
And then now, no, he didn't know what the band was or what they sang. The guy
Oh,
in Florida,
the guy, yeah,
but it was
right,
the Goo
yeah.
Goo Dolls, and so now, weirdly though, we kind of made fun of it because it was not the Gin Blossoms, but now we both, Jeff and Karen and us, keep hearing the Gin Blossoms everywhere
Right.
more than I've ever heard them in my life.
I know. Now we send video every time we hear the gin blossom jealousy. They have a couple
They have
songs.
another couple songs.
We
the
always
last
send
one was Jealousy.
Yeah, we always send a video. And
Back
it's
and
funny.
forth.
They send like once a week a video comes.
Yes.
Like, how do we see people play
More than we ever have
Gin
in our
Blossoms?
lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw the gin blossoms. I told you in
I'm
Hawaii
a little
one
jealous.
time years ago. My uncle Dave owned a Quiznos, and in
No, I
Lahaina,
laughed at
Maui.
it, sorry.
we
It just
ate-
seems like a weird
after the
thing.
concert. We ate at the Quiznos.
I think it's
It was right there.
perfect.
It was right in the almost in the same spot as it was in a theater in Lahaina. We saw the Gen Blossoms. It was like 30, 40 people. That was it. It was
I w-
nobody. It was so fun. They were really good, actually.
I mean, it sounds fun.
It was in the late 90s.
I went to a concert with Carly and Chad when they first started dating, and Chad took us to McDonald's after.
What does that have to do
just
with
a fun
anything?
fact, because his dad owned the McDonald's.
Oh, so
so
you went
we
into the
got
McDonald's
to
and
go,
ate?
we
It's
got
kind
to
of
get
fun going
chicken
in,
nuggets.
like after hours, going into a fast food place.
I mean, they were open still, but
Oh, no, the Quiznos was closed.
oh, they were open.
We
still.
went in and made a sandwich and
It
got
was
chips
it
and
was
stuff.
the South Lake one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
Fun
of funny.
fact.
What have you ever been in a fast food restaurant when it had been closed?
Negative.
I guess Quiznos isn't fast food, but kind of.
I don't think I've been in any restaurant when it was closed.
Oh, you know where McDonald's are all closed now?
Russia.
I know. They had a huge lines when they were going to close the date of the McDonald's because all the Russians wanted
they
McDonald's.
Just want it.
But there's a lot of McDonald's in Russia, I guess.
850.
What's that?
850.
Maybe Chad should go open his McDonald's in Russia. It's a good time. Good time for that guy.
I bet they're pretty cheap to buy up.
Carly would be like, yeah,
Please
go ahead.
go for it.
Go ahead, open one up.
I support that decision.
Yeah. Carly will enjoy hearing that. Now say, hey, now you got to listen to the podcast. We mentioned you.
Right.
Okay. Now we're getting to the biggest question of the day.
Which would be?
The biggest question of the day. Ready?
I guess. I
been
actually
waiting
don't
to
know
ask
what
this
it
to you.
is. I'm not even faking
When you
that.
take a shower,
Oh.
what body part do you wash first?
Right.
And
Where's my
before you
phone?
answer, Keeks,
Okay.
anybody
Whoa.
that wants to email us or whatever and let us know what it is, I'll be curious. But I know mine.
I actually tried to pay a little more attention the other day.
Now,
At first I
not
have to-
dry, wash.
Right. I have to give a little bit of credit to, because I originally heard this on Jeff Lewis Live. So I have to say it wasn't an original idea.
Wasn't their idea either.
Well, I know, but I heard it first from them, so it's fine.
Okay, whatever.
So they were doing it because he likes to do obscure news articles of
I like this one, though.
of what it means depending on what body part you wash first.
Right.
And it means something. I think
Oh, it
it's
means something?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I dry, I dry my head.
No,
but it's
it's
not
not
dry
drying,
because
it's
automatically
washing.
my brain goes to drying.
No,
But
it's to washing. What do you wash?
what do I wash first? I get in the shower. I put some soap on each one of my hands. I go left
What do you mean
pit
soap on each one of your hands?
on one hand.
You use the bar of soap, you mean?
Well, I do it swimming a lot, so it's a dispenser.
Oh,
It's kind of weird. I do weird showers.
Do you want a
but
dispenser at home?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that'd be kind of cool. Actually, it would be kind of cool.
We could do that.
So I go squirt left pit, right armpit, left armpit, and then I go squirt balls and nuts inside of the balls.
I like how you're leaving out the other part that you do.
Not my ween.
No, your whole.
My taint.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's the second part. That's the third part. But anyway, that's irrelative of the question. The
Okay,
question is
let me find
armpits.
Okay,
What
if
does that
you
mean?
start by washing your armpits first, chances are that your high school days were glorious, and you're still the star of every social circle.
That sounds like Thompson.
It does. You are trustworthy, reliable, and never afraid of hard work.
I believe that. I don't know about
believe
the high
that.
school
I don't know
part.
about that either.
What do you wash first?
It depends. If I'm washing my hair, I wash my hair first.
No, but this was so. Oh, you
because
wash
it depends.
Your hair
Because I don't wash
first?
my hair every time.
Okay, if you had to pick one.
I know that's
had
the
to pick
tough one. Let's do with the hair. So if I wash my hair first,
What
which
does that
is,
Yeah.
you are likely someone who appreciates order and discipline in all aspects of your life.
That's probably true.
This one doesn't make sense though. You are capable of managing time almost perfectly, and you are always punctual.
Yeah, this survey is
Nope.
bullshit.
Nope.
What have you what do they have something down there like obscure that you wash first?
Do they have something obscure?
Like your balls or something?
Although it does also say that it means you are highly practical and have already formed solid opinions about everything.
What?
That's if you wash your hair first.
Oh,
You're
if you wash
highly
your hair
practical
first?
and
Okay.
and have already formed solid opinions about everything, which is pretty true. I do that.
I guess so.
And when making friends, you always choose the brainy ones. I don't have any dumb friends.
Yeah, I mean, I think this survey is bullshit. This is ridiculous.
The other
I thought it was
one,
gonna be fun. Now it's not.
no, it's not.
Right.
I think if I don't wash my hair first, so I was paying attention to the other, I actually wash my boobs first.
What does
which is
that mean?
weird.
Would that be chest? Then?
Yeah, your chest.
What does it say?
So that it means you are a confident person who feels great just being yourself. You are also frank and very practical. You're always up to the challenge and have a high level of determination. People around you admire you're determined and admire how determined and independent you are. That sounds more like me.
Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Azel and Mueller at This Essential Life is their handle.
Do you know what else you can get from doTERRA?
What?
Body wash and body soap.
Oh, body wash.
Yeah.
Wash my pits.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know you can get that.
Yeah,
from
we
them.
actually have some.
What do you dry first? I dry my hair.
Ooh,
First.
do you actually want to know what I dry first?
What?
I think I dry my legs. I think I do go up.
I go down.
Yeah, I think I start at the bottom and work up.
Oh,
I do
okay.
my legs first and then my hair.
Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what that means.
I don't know. I'll have to look that one up.
I don't think it means. Doesn't mean shit.
That means my back doesn't hurt.
What?
That means my back doesn't hurt because
Oh,
I can
okay.
bend down and
Yeah.
dry my feet.
Yeah, maybe that's true. You always air dry.
Oh my God, I love air drying. I
Yeah.
hate actually drying with a towel.
Do
If
you-
I had it my way, I would take a shower and air dry in bed for an hour, whenever.
I know, and the sheets are all wet and stuff.
That's fine.
I don't like that.
I don't care.
It's all wet.
It's fine.
Do you know who else probably air dries?
I do not.
You don't?
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and the Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs. It would actually make sense that he air dried.
It would be. It would kind of make sense, right?
Yes. Yeah. I got a comment on that ad
Yeah.
this week
What?
that I sound so sensual in it.
You did? Someone said that?
Sham told me that.
How funny. Oh,
I
you
know.
do? Yeah, and that was, I remember when we did this ad and we started doing it, you're all uptight. I'm like, just do it. Just do it.
I did. I didn't want to do it, and that
Yeah.
time you were like, let's do it now. And I was like, oh.
And the voice on there is with no music. That was just
Right.
Kiley's voice. But yeah, it's very, very sensual. Very sexy ad.
Thank you.
Genie, drywall. What do you say?
I don't even know.
Yeah. we need to do, we're going to take down those mirrors.
We actually need some painting and drywall.
Yeah, when we do our new studio, I'm going to have to hit Rob up in his off season because I know they're super busy all the time. But,
Do they have an off season?
those guys don't. They're always busy. But I know them. So I'll hit them up
Yeah.
and see when I take
They
these
wanna-
mirrors off. Well, we just want to, we're trying to make our new studio here, so we got to figure this thing out. So
Right.
but we need some new painting and drywall
Right. We do.
to do it. So we will figure that out, dear.
When the time comes.
I know.
What?
What are you drinking?
I am drinking
Looks
orange.
like it looks like ginger ale or something.
It's not. It's
I'm gonna
orange.
call Podcast Dan to get over here. You're drinking
It's
ginger ale.
orange vanilla Captain Morgan with club soda.
Oh, it looks kind of boring. This looks like watered down ginger ale.
It's not at all.
Oh,
It
okay.
tastes like an orange sickle, creamsicle. Tastes like a creamsicle.
Next week or the following week, I want to do the grapefruities.
Okay.
I'm insistent on these grapefruities. We go to this bar in
In Reno.
is it called 1864?
Yeah.
1864 Tavern. We get these
Yes,
drinks.
Tavern
and
1864.
I don't know what they call the drink. Spring Creek,
Spring Creek, I think.
something
yeah.
like that.
Good
Spring
job.
Creek, and it's a very good drink. So Kylie and I went there and
Studied it.
studied it and studied
Asked
the
a few
bartenders, asked a few
questions.
questions, and created it. At
Learned
our,
how to make it at home.
created
When we
it
don't feel
at
like
at
home.
no desert beach house.
We don't have a name.
At the Desert
I don't know
Beach
if I like
House.
this. Sounds
That was
such
a
a long
trying one.
name. I know.
We created it at. I wish we get a name. Come on,
We'll get a
somebody,
name.
give
we'll
us
get
a
a name. It'll come to me like
we created
randomly
it at the
when I'm
at,
drunk one night.
at Chartland.
No.
You don't like that one. I
no,
don't
I
like.
do
I don't like
not.
that either. We're trying to clean our act up here.
We are.
Yeah,
I don't think we are.
yeah. We're trying to clean everything up.
Okay, Mr. Christian over there.
Anyway, dear, it's Sister
You didn't even hear
Christian.
me.
Know the time has come. Do you know that song? And I know
Not
that
really.
you're the. You like me to sing it though?
No, I don't.
Only
I don't really
one.
want you to sing it.
Kylie, it's that time. Last call. Who we cheersing today?
I think we need to give a shout out to our new social media peeps.
Power. Do you know that
No, I don't know.
Power Move Marketing.
You
I'm
deal with
testing
them
you.
way more than I do, so I'm like, but I know it's Piper and Haley.
Yeah, Piper and Haley at Power Move Marketing.
I knew it was PMM, but I'm like, what does it stand for?
And yeah, you're okay.
Thanks. You deal with them way more than I do.
Yeah, they're great. We like them a lot.
They are great. I do really like them.
And right now, Haley's in Arizona because her husband's a professional baseball player.
Right.
Weiss? Ryan Weiss.
Yes.
We'll have to watch him. Arizona Diamondbacks.
We will.
Yeah, so that's kind of exciting.
We might actually watch baseball before the World Series.
Right. Yeah. Before the playoffs start.
Right.
But anyway, cheers to those
cheers
guys.
to those guys. Thank you for
making us look somewhat good.
Yes, and making our little more present
And not being
during the day.
not being embarrassed by us either.
Right.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcasts, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. For all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.
You need to make a new drink.
Because I drank it because it looks like shit.
I don't know.
Either way.